to another live stream with commentary. I hope you're ready to paint another lovely, beachy, possibly sunrise, possibly sunset coastal scene in our ocean view journal. We are on landscape painting 11 of 24. And I have a very loose, I wouldn't even call it a sketch. Just some little markings on the paper starting this morning. And this one's gonna have some seagrasses in there. So of the 24 paintings that I'm doing, I'm making sure to kind of diversify the layout a bit. So if you are familiar with our art community's Discord, the reference image is in the What to Paint Next section. I double promise to get the Discord onto my link tree for everyone this next time around. Either way, I will show you the image here. That's what we're doing. We're going to change up the composition just a scotch and change the grasses a bit. And like always, we're going to start with a warm underpainting. Great, just making sure my microphone isn't muted. There we go. I'm going to start with my big filbert. I'm trying to think. This is the palette that I used the last couple times, so it's kind of running out of space, but I feel like I'm going to be using a lot of the same colors. Might have to clean off a spot. I'm thinking do some yellow here and here, and then I'm going to warm it up. Warm it up a bit. With some peach. Peachy, pinky, something like possibly melon. The shadow of the sand dunes is pretty purple. It's like a very cool color. So I don't know if I want to put the warm underpainting too much under there. I might cool it down a bit. I'm gonna cool it down with like a cerulean blue. Get that going towards a like a muted purple. There we go. Oh, hi, Allison. Glad you were able to stop in. How you doing? Working till 11:30. Oh man. Is that your normal shift, or are you kind of all over the place? Doing well, good. Good, I'm doing pretty good. It was a busy week, but it's usually a busy week. I think that would be more unusual if it wasn't. It's all over. But as far as I have planned, I like the look of my schedule. So if you were unaware, I am going to be doing 2 commentary streams, one on Wednesday, one on Friday, and then 2 silent streams, like mirroring streams on Monday and Thursday, and those are in the evenings. But I'm thinking that, and I liked the feeling of this, I'm gonna do like an intro outro on those and then call it good. Those ones are a little bit shorter too. The night ones are probably like hour and a half, something like that. Whereas our Wednesday one can be real long. It's exciting. And then the other nights I'm gonna kind of make more of a schedule for myself so that I can handle all of the like video editing and media posts. And the things that I neglect the most are like shop updates. Shop updates is something that I can get better at doing a little bit more regularly. That and like sales management. Oh boy. It's just a lot to manage. I gotta have lists going on. So my hat's not here yet, but I am excited, and there's no sign of it getting warmer anytime soon, so that's all good news. I'm sure I will. Also, if you have a second, and maybe you have a second right now, peruse um, some images of the mountain that you're interested in, because pretty much everything I saw was beautiful, and you should like pick some out, like kind of what you're thinking, and then we can go from there. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start in the sky. And it's a pretty smooth blend, and I think I want to maintain that, so there's just a hint of purple on the horizon line. And that. Might have to wait until that yellow dries before I put the blue on top. Okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for that. Let's do the ocean because that's in the far background and that should be easy to put in. Is that dry enough though? I don't know. Methinks no. Gonna need to switch to a smaller brush, that's for sure. There's that little background beach here. And then the ocean back there is kind of a cerulean blue. And then you can either DM me the images or you can post them in the Discord, that'd be okay too. Whatever is easiest for you. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with painting like most of those reference images of Mount Rainier. Here's our tiny little background sea. It's so tiny. I think I could probably cool down that background beach just a little bit. There we go. And I think now, yeah, that is dry enough for us to do our sky blend. What do we do? I'm not going to do this to myself again where this is all dirty. Whoops. There we go. That's enough real estate right there. Grabbing our large flat. And then some aqua down at the bottom, even though, yeah, I am going to use a little bit of that. Just brightens it up just a little bit. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna use my filbert to do the blending, but I'm gonna apply it with my flat brush. So this is the lightest color that we're gonna use for the sky. Well, the lightest blue. Gonna come across right here. Make sure there's no like horizontal lines. Then with my flat, I'm gonna pick up a slightly darker blue and overlap the previous stroke by a bit. And go back to the filbert. The aim is not to get completely, you know, free of brush strokes, just the ones that I want need to be present. So I don't want the vertical strokes. I just want some revealing of the background color, the underpainting. right, there's our darkest color. Now I'm gonna do some light blending here, and I'm adding a little bit of an arc. And I'm pretty happy with that, actually. Right there. You did send me a few images. Okay, good. That's exciting. I'll see. I'll pick one out and I will do the thumbnail for you, and then you can do the final approval, and then we'll paint it on stream, and that'll be fun. And I'll make sure that you are able to attend that stream for your painting, because I'm sure that you want to be around for that, because that'd be fun. I'm adding the specific blues that we put in the sky into the ocean. All right, cool. Now we can do really light clouds. I'm sure the images you picked out are glorious. These clouds are so small, I think I'm just going to use a point. They have a nice motion to them. And these are going to need a couple of coats of paint to define the side where the light is coming from. I'll come back to them. It is hard to find a non-glorious image. I know. That's why I have to have you pick it, because it's like, oh my god, they're all good. I mean, I feel like I've been there. I don't remember it being... Did I just not go to the right spot on that mountain? I don't know. I was pretty attracted to the ones that had both snow and flowers, which is amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna need to boost those later. And that's fine. Okay. Now I think what we should do first is get the sand in a good place and then do all the like little shrubberies and stuff like that. Here goes nothing. This color seems good. Okay. Whoa. Matched it. Oh, Halson, I'm not sure if you're aware, but I did finish my How to Paint Landscapes or Getting Started Painting Landscapes ebook. And I gave Ath a copy. And I will give you a copy too if you're interested. And you can check that out and tell me what you think. It's like a good length. A very decent amount of information in there. It's a companion to like all the video tutorials that I'm going to end up doing. Being really careful to position the shadow in the right place. I think we're at the part. All the footprints. This is the part that always looks good, and I'm like, oh man, that looks meticulous. And there is a darker color. And then where it shows through, to reveal the light. That there is the edge of the grass. Some more little grass edges. Gonna warm the colors up to convey the grass. They've got like an orange look to them. Orangey green. Pretty earthy color. Alright, I think I have the right color for the footstep shadows. I mean, I guess the dents can be from anything, but we're gonna call them footsteps. Just gotta make sure they're kind of like not repeating shapes. And they have to kind of disappear as we go out away from where we are. And then they can be kind of bigger shapes out here in the front. This is the part that I've always found the hardest. getting there. I think that conveys what we're going for. Yeah, I think that does the job. Greetings, MoCat. How are you doing? I mean, it doesn't look too like neon leopard. It's like a Lisa Frank leopard print. Good, good. I am doing good as well. We're on page 11 of 24, which is like trucking right along. So that's good. And now I'm, I wouldn't say struggling, but I'm trying to diversify the compositions just so that they're not all samey. And I haven't posted any of the finals. I've just been posting the reels of each reveal. I don't even think I've done any of the process videos for these, actually. It's kind of amazing. But this is where we're at. Let's see. I need to be able to see that too. So that's number 1. 2. 3. And see, this is what I was trying to avoid them all becoming this one or some variation of this one. 4. And like tree shapes are definitely a way to solve that. 5. 6. Although I love that little tiny wave in the middle there. 7. So that's the second one with trees. 8. 9. This one from my brother's vacation to the Oregon coast. And then yeah, 10 from last night, which I quite enjoy. I enjoy that one. It's mostly gray with those electric pops. And now we're doing seagrasses and footprints in the sand, which is always uncomfortable, but good. And I feel like I'm happy with that. So I'm going to move on to the next part, which is grass. So we have some shadow grass and then some highlighted. Gonna need a whole range. Oh, hi. Hello, Super Boss. How are you doing today? See, this is almost the right color. We're almost there. You're gonna need to do a little bit more paint. I'm doing well, thank you. It's nice to get started painting in the morning. And I'm gonna need my morning brain to do this because it's a little bit more complicated than the other scenes. I mean, the one I did last night was a cinch in comparison. I think I was done in 45 minutes, something real fast. I like this range here. We still need a darker color for the shadowed grasses. And I'm just going to stir a little bit of the magenta into the ultramarine blue and then add a touch of that gold. And that's the darkest value I'm using typically. And I think what I'm going to do, well, I guess I'll put the shadow color in first. Oh, you love the ASMR paint peeling videos? I'm glad you appreciate those. I've been having a good time, and we get so many paint tape peeling videos from doing this kind of thing. It's like, it's pretty good. And as far as I can tell, I'm one of the only kids on the block doing the symmetrical tape peels. At least I haven't seen anybody else do it yet, which I find to be divinely satisfying. Especially that last little part of the tape that comes off. It's like, oh man. Yes. Okay, now I'm gonna let that shadow dry. You're a satisfying video junkie? Excellent. You're pressure washing the deli? Oh yeah. Yeah. Pressure washers, that's a whole genre of satisfying video. It really is, it's like a whole thing. And I get it. Have you seen the Have you seen the pressure washing games? They are as funny as you think they are. Like whatever impression you're getting right now, that's pretty much exactly what it is. Yeah, it is. For all I know, they probably have a phone version. I mean, why wouldn't they have a phone version by now? I mean, sure, everybody has something that that needs cleaning, but not necessarily pressure washing. Okay, I think that grass on this side is gonna cover that spot, so I'm just gonna leave that. Pretty much anything in the satisfying genre has a game associated with it on most platforms. They've caught on. Okay, now I need to get a little bit lighter with this grass color here. Which is why I have this whole range all set up for myself. You know what I have to remember to do? I have to remember to put our Discord server in my link tree for all the Instagram people that want to participate in this, the reference photo, finding the reference photo. For those who are in a crossover audience that know about Discord and Instagram, which, you know, I feel like there's a couple. Have I moved on from yogurt lids? I want to let you know that I still have lids on standby, but they're more like, you know, the 16-ounce coffee container lids. And they're for special occasions, like when I run out of space on my wet palette. But I tell you what, the wet palette has changed my life for the better. Like, I wouldn't have it any other way. There's an entire chapter in the book about the wet palettes and how they can change your life too. I think I even make like a DIY one. Which you can do. Okay, there. That's our yonder grass. And then I'm gonna add some of this color here. It's funny, I almost negative painted these this area here, just by accident. That works out fine though. How sultry is this music right now? It'd be good tape heel music. Oh, actually, I edit those down to be about 12 seconds. I'm not sure if this pacing would match up. It's the same one that Mitch uses, I think, yes. The wet palette. I'm not sure if he was the one that got me onto the wet palette at first, but I do remember him saying he used it when I was investigating it. I'm gonna leave this this dark, this whole mass right here. I'm gonna drag some of them out. Just trying to make sure that my brush strokes all go in a meaningful direction. It might be time for a paper towel switch there. Yeah, you save so much paint using these palettes, oh my god. Almost too much. Because they don't dry. There we go. I feel like that grass. What is that, a berm? What is a group of grass called? Not a clump. Bigger than a clump. I guess grass is measured in sizes, right? Not numbers. There's a lid. Even better than tinfoil. Is it a herd of grass? It's bigger than a clump. No, clod is dirt. So it's not a clod. So you got the single grass, blade of grass. And then you have tuft of grass. And then I'm lost after that. Berm? A blade of human? No, I think there is. There is a cool term. I swear it. I just can't think of it off the top of my head. Oh, these grasses back here, those are lead line. Those are important grasses right there, but they're not that sunny. Okay, I'm gonna add this color kind of here. It's like a shadow in the highlight. And then here. And that could even go a little darker in the corner there. great. Now the orangey ones, these are the ones that are kind of lit by the sun. Is that the right color? Who knows? A single Pringle? That's like if you were a potato. Or no? Yes? No? To get that a little bit darker brown. Down here at the base. There we go, that's perfect. Love that. A single potato is a perfection. I wish I could remember it, but somebody made a potato joke and the Pringle part was the punchline, but it was so cringy and so bad that I can't remember it at all. I think it's also one of those things where it's like efficient memory caching, where it was such a bad joke that my brain just rebelled against the thought of remembering it. But the guy comes and tells this joke, and it was so unfunny that it got more like, what? than laughs, which also makes me laugh, so that's fine. And then he says, that's an original. Like he made it up, and I was like, that's something to be proud of right there. Not so much the joke as the confidence. It was incredible. I was like, you don't say. I need a lighter color in there. But lighter, like with the orange. Yeah, that looks good. Bad jokes are the worst ones, the best ones. It really, the delivery sometimes. Like when they're laughing to themselves while they're also telling it, you're like, oh God. The kind of discomfort that makes you sweat. I'm not even sure if I'm going to need the script brush for this. Maybe for a couple of these guys in the back. Gotta get your heart rate going before presenting such a beautiful gem. Okay, okay. I'm just gonna define a couple of these guys right here. Lovely. And I'm going to define a couple of these guys too, the darker ones. Oof. All right. I feel like I'm pretty happy with that. There's only one thing that pops out to me that I'm going to fix it right now. A C-section? Wait, hold on. I read that backwards. Excuse me. I'll never do that again. I take that back. What happens when a mermaid gives birth? C-section. Oh, bro. You know what? For some reason, I feel like they would lay an egg. You know, a mermaid. Little. Then what would they do? Just like carry it around in a porpoise? It's like my brain tried to make a bad joke. That would be a terrible joke if they laid an egg. Yes, I know. It's true. Okay, so I added a little bit of warmth up in here, and then this pops too much, so I'm gonna bring that down. And that looks good, how it goes lighter up in there, and then down in here, that all conveys pretty well. Get a nice warm beach. I'm gonna add another layer of white to the clouds. A philosophy question instead of a joke, oh no. And that's going in the wrong direction. My white is getting so crowded. This is looking good now that it's all dry too. And it's like, I would do the tape peel for you right now, but I can't get a good angle on it. So that's just gonna have to be left to the Instagram. Well, actually, I put them on YouTube Shorts too, so Instagram or YouTube. Until Twitch does some sort of like Shorts integration. Gotta go! I'm so glad that you could pop in. I'll see you again soon. Thank you. I almost forgot to do some clips footage. My goodness. Okay. Well, that was great. I would say that's definitely a success. And I think that we might wrap it up for today. So thank you so much for everybody that hung out on Twitch and on YouTube. Thank you so much in advance for any subscriptions or follows, and I look forward to seeing you again on our next stream, which I believe is a silent stream on Monday night. So have a great weekend.